tumekubaliana kama serikali ya Kenya ya kwamba hatuwezi kuendelea kuagiza mchele kutoka nje miaka yote. Ndio tumeweka mpango maalum tuhakikishe ya kwamba tunazalisha mchele hapa Kenya.
The Nyanza region has high potential for rice production, and the National Irrigation Authority is currently implementing quite a number of projects towards enabling farmers to undertake in production.
Nia yetu ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba ekari 19,000 ya hapa Nyatike, hii mradi wa kuja ya irrigation, tuweze kuwapatia maji, mtuzalishie mchele, mtuzalishie sukari, ndio tuweze kuondoa njaa katika taifa letu la Kenya.
Kwanza naweza kumshukuru rais, wakati alikuja hapa Oluga, alituahidi ataweka macho yake kwa mchele. Na tumeona mchele ni crop mzuri, kwa maana hata ajira, watoto wetu wamepata ajira. Bird scaring wamepata ajira watu wetu wote. Wamama wanapanda mchele, wakienda kwa chama wanaenda kwa kama wako na pesa mfukoni. Hata mimi mwenyewe kabla sijaingia kwa mchele nilikuwa amputed. Then nikiingia kwa mchele ndio nikapata pesa ya kuwaka mguu, prosthesis. Unaona sasa ninatembea kama watu wengine kwa ajili ya mchele.
Lower Kuja Irrigation Project has a total potential of 19,000 acres. At the moment, we have about 9,000 acres which has fully been developed, and about 5,000 of that is under rice production. This is one of the best yielding, in terms of production in this country, because we are getting about 3.6 tons per acre in comparison to the national average, which we are getting in the other schemes of about 2.8 metric tons from an acre.
I started by working for people in this scheme. I was working, I got the skills and knowledge on how they are doing the farming. So I worked through loans, stable banking. I was borrowing, doing my 1 acre, a rice gold. The production made me to expand my farming from 1 acre, 2 acres, now I've reached 3 acres.
Lower Kuja, we have implemented it as a gravity project so that it reduces the cost of operation. Gravity system means the natural flow of water from the source. So the water now comes in from Kuja River into the intake through the sedimentation system, naturally into the farms. So far, we've already done the key infrastructure, that is construction of the intake across River Kuja. Then we have already done the conveyance system, that is about 7 kilometers long, and the distribution system. So the project being a high capital cost project, we're implementing it in phases.
After the production, then we would have nowhere to take them to. There was a Soko challenge, but the intervention of the president when he came here, the National Cereals and Produce Board, they are now taking our rice, and they are taking it at a good price, because basmati they are taking at 75 shillings per kg of paddy of basmati, that is Pisori. Komboka and the rest they are taking at 55.
Sisi vijana ambao tulikuwa hatuna kazi, kwa hii mchele tunaweza kujikimu na kujisaidia. Kwa ufupi, mchele iko na kazi mingi. Kupitia hizo kazi sisi pia tunapata pesa ambayo inaweza kukinga mambo na ujambazi. Unaweza kuacha kuiba kwa ajili unapata pesa kwenye mchele.
Sasa leo mimi nimefika hapa kuambia ya kwamba ile sehemu imebaki, ile kilomita 9 ambayo imebaki, ndio maji ifike hapa, ndio tuhakikisha kwamba maji inafika kwa mashamba yenu. Sasa tuko na pesa, contractor yuko hapa, ameanza hiyo kazi. Hata mnaona hii ameanza kujenga hii civil works, na nimekubaliana na yeye by August kanali itakuwa tayari na maji itakuwa imefika kwa mashamba yenu.
Kwanza ni kumshukuru rais. Kenya ni kubwa, alituona sisi kama watu wa Bunyala akafika hapa. tunasema asante. Aliahidi ya kwamba mradi alioanzoia utakuwa implemented fully. Matarajio yetu hii na aina ya Kwamboka ni kati ya gunia 40 na gunia 35 kwa eka moja. Inatupatia riziki, tunawezeshwa kupeleka watoto kwa shule na kufanya mambo yetu ingine ya kijamii.
His Excellency the President, when he visited the project, he gave us 2 directives, and one of those directives was to ensure that we get water by gravity to Bunyala scheme. And I want to confirm now at the moment, this has been naturalized, and now Bunyala Irrigation Scheme, we are getting water by gravity, and we are no longer using pumping, using electricity. The other directive was to ensure Lot 1, Phase 1 of this project is completed, and yes, indeed, this has been actualized, and at the moment, we are able to command about 7,000 acres in this project.
The major infrastructure for the project is intake, a conveyance system of about 111 kilometers of length, and a distribution system of about 72 kilometers together with its drainage systems. We have an old scheme that exists within the blocks in the area, that is Bunyala Irrigation Scheme, that over the years has always been irrigating 3,300 acres only. But with this intervention of delivering water by gravity, we should be able to expand the scheme to 20,000 acres through the gravity system.
Wakati maji ilikuwa ikipampiwa na diesel, tulikuwa na shida. Saa zingine tukitaka maji ifida maji ni kidogo kwa sababu haikuji, inakuja kwa saa moja. Wengine wanakosa, wengine wanapata. Ifika saa ya kufanya retrofitting, saa zingine mnataka maji after retrofitting. Lakini tangu gravity ije, tumepata, tulikuwa sawa. Ukulima wa mchele kwa saa hii ina faida kuu kwangu, hasa mimi kama mkulima, kwa sababu kuna mahali imeniondoa ikaniweka mahali. At least familia naona iko stable, hata na uko wangu ule uko karibu, hata na majirani.
Hiyo uwezo wa serikali kuleta hiyo kitu imesaidia wakulima wengi. Saa hii wakulima wa mpunga sasa ni wengi kabisa, na tuko na new feeders imekuwa created, feeders mingi sana. Vijana saa hii wako na kazi wanafanya, hawezi enda kuomba. Na hiyo pia imepunguza maneno ya uwizi. Sasa hakuna mchele, tukiharvest huwa tunapeleka hapa, tuko na store yetu hapa drying floor, inapelekwa hapo kwa drying floor, inaanikwa, and then saa zingine unapata tuko na ready market hapo. Kuna wanunuzi pia wako hapo tayari wanangoja tu hiyo mchele ende pale wanunue.
We aim to introduce precision farming and smart irrigation to improve food security and raise farmer incomes. We are currently discussing with JICA the expansion of Ahero rice irrigation scheme.
Ahero is a rice scheme. Our major crop is rice. And per acre, we produce between 30 to 40, depending on the variety. Yes. Some variety give us more, some give us less. Here they are transplanting, the variety is IR. Many youth are engaged in rice farming. They are transplanting, they are harvesting, and they are also in the post-harvesting services at the drying floor. So many people, everybody is engaged.
Our irrigation project has a total potential of about 2,800 acres. We have 2 key projects at the moment which we are currently undertaking as the National Irrigation Authority. One of those projects is solarization and installation of pumps in the scheme or in the project. And once we solarize this pump, we'll be able to migrate from the national grid and use green energy, that is solar, and bring that down the cost of operation and maintenance, or what we normally call O&M. The government of Kenya will be saving about 1.7 million Kenya shillings, which is being spent every other month for electricity.
Government has already supported us on the last value chain developments. We have a mill in this particular scheme called Western Kenya Rice Mill, in which an investor has been brought on board to facilitate milling. This is key because it produces market opportunities to farmers, which again has been a big challenge. This mill becomes like an incentive to farmers to get back into production. because they are guaranteed of the market once they harvest their produce.
Now I'm weeding. When you weed properly, you are going to add more yield, and the tillers is going to be more. 1 acre, 50 bags. 2 acres, 100 bags. What am I expecting to get? The rice help me. I have children for school fees and food consumption. So I'm eating well because of rice.
Bado tunaagiza mchele almost 700,000 metric tons every year, na ili hali tuko na shamba na tuko na wananchi na watu wa bidii wanaweza kutuzalishia hiyo mchele, badala ya sisi kutumia pesa ya Kenya kulipa mchele ya wakulima wa nchi zingine, tulipe mchele ya wakulima wa Kenya. Ama mnasemaje? Nyinyi mko tayari?
What has been happening in West Kano is the challenge of flooding, with the excess water from the lake flooding majorly most of the fields, making it difficult for farmers to do any sort of production. One of the intervention has been installation of 1,000 cubic meter pump, upgrading of the transformer system at this particular outlet pumping station to assist in draining the fields which have been affected with the floods, to enable now farmers to get into production.
Tangu pampu ikuje tumeona vizuri. Tena tumepiga asante sana vile serikali ametusaidia. Tulikuwa tuko na shida, saa ingine unaweza panda mchele na mchele inaenda na maji hivyo. Sasa hii tunaona hiyo natoa maji, tumeshukuru sana. Sasa ni wakati ya kupalilia. Ni kama 1 month tangu tu transplant kwa nursery tuweke kwa samba. Sasa ni 1 month.
You know, when you look at in terms of productivity, even now the 1,000 acres which we have put in place, given a production of about 2.6, metric tons per acre, that's already 26,000, which is supposed to contribute to the national rice production. So you can see how much we are losing when this project was not in production. In future now, continuously, because of the challenges of drainage also, we partner with the national water and also do a dike to completely now protect the scheme so that it's safe for production activities.
I have to thank the national government for having purchased for us the outlet pump of West Kano Irrigation Scheme. We are very grateful. Those who are benefiting from this farm are very many. When rice production is going on, there's a lot of work which is going on. Before we used to do half, which means we are doing almost 1,000. But now because of the outlet pump, we are now able to farm the whole scheme, which is 2,230.
As Sezana, we are fully aligned to the vision of the president, and through the projects which are mentioned, starting with Lower Kuja, the Aero, the West Kano, the Bunyala, and the Lower Nzoia holistically irrigation project, we are targeting to actualize the agenda of producing and making sure that the rice deficit in this country is totally eliminated. And through the massive support which he has given us, we are up to the challenge and we are going to deliver.